Well, good morning, welcome back to an absolutely miserable morning. It's raining, low fog, cloudy, and yeah, perfect for woodland, I hope. I'm going to start the video off by mentioning some gear I've just purchased. It's not technical gear or a tripod or anything, it's clothing. Quite excited actually. I went out and purchased these bogs, these muck around boots or gum boots. Yeah, these aren't cheap, I'll be honest with you. I bought these with my own money. There's a disclaimer. I think they retail for around between 160 and 200 Australian dollars. Sick of getting wet legs, feet, cold feet. These are waterproof rubber and then neoprene, waterproof all the way up to the top. Perfect for these kind of conditions. They're out of America, Oregon. A lot of hunters in the North America use these. They've been around for a while in Australia. I just thought, like I said, I'm sick of walking through wet long grass, so I can go where no man's been before. They're insulated, I think, for minus 30 degrees, so they will get quite warm in the summer, so I'm not sure if I'll use them then. Yeah, muck around boots or gum boots. I have worn them once to mow the lawns. They are comfortable. They're like wearing wetsuit booties. You don't feel them on your feet. Really light, amazing grip. Like I said, waterproof, and also act as a snake guarder too, I guess you could say. Yeah, really keen. Chuck these on and I might go walking through some long grass and see how they go. Bogs. I think I'm worth it. The second piece of clothing I'll talk about soon, but I'm going to get my gumboots on and let's get out there. Okay, before I go off the old beaten trail and maybe up the back up there, walk through some of that bracken and long grass, thought I'd show you my next investment. Again, I think I'm worth it. These babies. Hey, look at these bad boys. Straighten my head up. Yeah, mittens. Keep my hands warm. Now I know what you're thinking. Jeremy, how you gonna use the dials on your camera and touchscreen on the back with mittens? Well, check this bad boy out. They fold back to reveal your fingers, and this one folds back and goes on a bit of Velcro there. Reveal your thumb and fingers so you can use the dials on your camera, use the touchscreen. Oh wait, it's getting a little bit cold again. It's time to put them away. And they just slip straight back in there, all nice and snug. So yeah, quite happy with these. By no means were these are expensive as my boots. Yeah, I got these from a survival surplus store in town. Could be the greatest purchase I ever made besides the gum boots. Alright, I'm going to go up there. I've never been up there before because of the long grass and bracken, and yeah, just I got bogs now, so let's get up in there and see what we can get. Cool. So I made it up on the top of the hill here. Never been here before. So yeah, the the boots are doing their job. My toes are nice and cozy. Followed an animal trail actually, probably a kangaroo up here, kangaroo trail, just make it a little bit easier, but the grass is still quite long, so my knees my knees are wet, so never mind. So yeah, all these trees I've never seen before, though I've photographed this area quite a few times, never got up here like I said. So yeah, gonna have a little look around and see what I can shoot. So see if I've got a first image here. Again, these gloves, amazing. So I kind of like this scene here. I'm gonna play around with it, see if it's any good. It's real dark and moody looking. Not sure how I'm gonna approach this. There's quite a few trees in the actual scene itself. One of the trees on the right comes in and branches come in, so I kind of like it. Look, it's a very messy scene, so I'm going to do a 16:9. I think. I don't think it's anything great, but yeah, it's just great to be up here and out of the usual foot traffic paths. Don't know if that fog's lifting or that rain. But yeah, I'm going to try and get this shot, play around a bit. There's a lot of deadfall in the front of the foreground there, so might add to it, might cut something out, I don't know. I'm going to play around. A little bit of wind in here, so see how we go. But at the moment, what am I at? F9, ISO 200. And I'll play around with this little scene and I'll chuck it up. I think I've got a decent image. Nice and peaceful up here too. Usually on those tracks you'll get cyclists and runners, especially on a weekend. Yeah, just coming through. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but when you're up here and you know you're the only person up here, it makes it a little bit more special, I guess. Got my tally on, and I thought zooming down here, I've got this really cool tree. And I've mentioned it before. I look for trees that have some character or uniqueness to it. And there's a trunk down here on the right hand side of my frame. He's got an S shape in him, and there's a tree in the middle, and then there's another tree to the left hand side of the frame. It's kind of balancing it out, I think. Heavy fog back in there, so might come up, giving that being so far back and then telephoting, I've got a lot of atmosphere between the lens and the subject, so a lot of the time it can look quite grainy, film grainy, which I guess isn't too bad, but definitely because there's no clear light, I guess you could say, between the lens and the subject, and there's a lot of cloud or atmosphere, it does give kind of a grainy look to it, but I'm happy with that. So it is dropping rain in here, or off the canopy anyway, so I have to wipe my lens. Nothing worse than thinking you've got a good shot getting home and there's a big water droplet on your lens, on the front of your image there. Not cool at all. So making my way back to the car now, and found an image I've shot, but I've shot from the other side on the path, which is back up in there, way back up in there, somewhere this gimbal's doing its own thing. Yeah, so past those trees is actual path going that way. So I'm looking down the hill and then through I've never seen the side of it, like I said, because I didn't really want to walk through all this grasses here, not knowing what was underfoot, getting wet. Now I've got the old boots on. Nothing can stop me. Alright, so I'm going to take this image, and yeah, will be the last image. Make it back to the car. So show you what I'm looking at quickly through the I was playing around 1:1 crop ratio. Looked kind of cool, but I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do full frame, see if I can get some of the elements of these other trees in here, and I'll chuck both up. Tell me which one you think is best. Cold, rainy, miserable morning. Gloves, I give 10 out of 10. These gloves, fantastic. Love them. The boots, 11 out of 10. Now the boots were great. The only issue was parts of the grass was longer than the actual boot, but that's not the boot's fault, that's my fault. Or the grass's fault, however you want to look at it. But yeah, awesome. Had an awesome morning. Went off the beaten track, out in that miserable low cloud. I hope to come away with some nice images. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of the new getup. And have a great week, guys. I'll see you on the next adventure. Yeah, get out there and shoot. All right, have a good one.